Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a birthday book haul. We got a Pango order, which you know we're gonna see some cozy mysteries, and then I went to Books A Million and got myself a stack of books. So let's jump in and see what I got myself for my birthday. I haven't opened my Pango box yet. Here it is. I was waiting for you guys to do the opening. So here we go. I'm so excited. I found this shop. I hope I'm in focus because I don't have my glasses on. I found this shop where they sell mysteries, just mysteries, and I was like, heaven. Oh wow, I like how they sent the books. They're all individually wrapped in little bags. So there's a lot of books in here. I'm not gonna take them out of the little bag because we're gonna be here forever and I have so much space and so much battery to go around on my camera. So I'm sorry about the little noise. Some of you might like it, some of y'all might not. So I'm very sorry. I got Murder of a Sweet Old Lady. I am gonna take this one off because I love this cover so much, and I got it because of the title and because of the cover, because I identify as an old lady. Thank you so much, because in my soul, since I was 15 years old, I've been an old lady. So I had to get this one. This is a Scumble River mystery by Denise Swanson. Like I said, I got this one because of the cover and the title, so don't know anything about it. Hometown Heroes. Youth is wasted on the young, but murder is ageless. So I think this is like seniors that get together to solve murders. Then I got The Grilling Season by Diane Mott Davidson. I know that I have another one of this series in here, which I believe is the first book, but this person or this shop was having a sale of like spend so much, get this, and so I just, any book that I saw interesting I got, and I think I got this one because I had gotten the first book in the series, which we'll see later on. But again, don't know anything about these books. I got Miami It's Murder. If you know me, maybe you don't, maybe this is your first time on my channel, but I was born and raised in Miami. So when I saw Miami on the, and then like this very colorful thing, I was like, I need to get it. A Britt Montero novel by Edna Buchanan. Yes. Oh my gosh, this one I have to take the little bag off. Look at the cover. Isn't this badass? The pumpkin. It says The Pumpkin Shell Wife, a Hometown Heroes mystery. The wisdom of the aged can lead to murder. Ooh, by Suzanne Hoffman McShea. I just loved the cover to this one. And then I also ended up getting Deadly Valentine, which the cover to this one deserved a little baggy release because of the cover as well. Deadly Valentine by Carolyn G. Hart. And I don't know what part of, I don't know if it's part of a series or not, but that cover was just kick-ass, so I had to add it to my order. The Last Laugh by John R. Riggs, a Garth Ryland mystery. This one's a really short one. This is another one that's a Garth Ryland mystery, A Dragon Lives Forever, and I really liked the cover to this one as well. It's like a Ferris wheel, but it's like a skull face at the same time. Killer Pancake, this is part of that series as well by Diane Mott Davidson. I've never read anything by this author, so I'm intrigued by those. This one is part of a domestic diva mystery. It's The Diva Paints the Town by Krista Davis. And I got, oh, this one's already open, so we might as well take it out of the cover. Wicked Way to Burn, a flash of brimstone sparks a devilish mystery in a New England village. A Bracebridge mystery by Margaret Miles. The cover to this one got me. It was so fall. And then this little pumpkin on fire here. Pumpkin scarecrow. And it's set in New England, so how can you not want to read about that in the fall time? I mean, with these colors and this cover, give it to me, please. Then also by Diane Mott Davidson, I mean, I went ham on this author. The Main Corpse, the little apple that looks like a skull, and it's part of a culinary mystery. I'm telling you, I love food and books, and my reading apparently is portraying that at the moment. This is the one that's the first in the series. It's Catering to Nobody.
This little pumpkin got me on the cover.
That's when I researched the series and I was like, I need them. This cover got to me and I cannot wait to read this. It just looks so cool. For an old lady. Oh my gosh, this is like a box of fun. I want to miniaturize myself and jump in here and just swim in all the books. We also have MC Beaton, A Highland Christmas, and this is a Hamish Macbeth mystery. I had to get something for Christmas because. Then I got Dead Crazy by Nancy Picard, the new Jenny Kane mystery, and this cover is a little dark. Then I got 'Twas the Bite Before Christmas because we have a dog. It's a Christmas cozy mystery and I need to start stacking them up on my shelves. I really don't need any more Christmas books or Christmas fiction, I should say, because I have a lot already. But I was trying to get to a certain amount and this one called out to me, and I love a cozy mystery set in Christmas. I got Magnolias, Moonlight, and Murder. This one's already open, so we could just slide it off. By Sarah Rosette, an Ellie Avery mystery. I like the cover to this one with the little pumpkin with the skull. Covers just really work for me. And then this one is Poisoned by Guilt, Murder Adds the Perfect Touch, a Domestic Bliss mystery by Leslie Kane. Haven't read anything by this author either, but I really liked the cover to that one.
This is what happens when you don't open the box before and you're like, oh, let's open it together. When in reality, you're not opening it together because they're really not watching you. You're here by yourself. So you could have opened this first and taken all these little obnoxious, annoying baggies, even though I really love that they packaged it this way. They did really good.
I love that each book is individually wrapped, but I should have thought beforehand. Then I got Can't Never Tell by Kathy Pickens, a Southern Fried Mystery. Please look at the cover to this one. This one just really caught my attention, and it's in freaking perfect condition. Then I got The Scarecrow Murders by Mary Welk. Obviously the cover did something to me. It's the Hilliard Harris Press, maybe. This looks like an indie printed book, which was one of the main things that made me look at it. I mean, obviously the cover caught me, and then I'm like, damn, this looks like an indie published book, so let's add it to my collection. I got this one solely for the cover. I love flowers. I don't like actual flowers, like to have flowers at home, but I love flowery prints. And so when I saw this one, it's an Irish art and gardening mystery, like Irish, sold immediately. But it's A Brush with Death by Sheila Pym. Don't know anything. This was a total cover and art buy. And then when I saw that it was Irish, I was like, I need this. I need this. You can fool art experts, but not an Irish gardener with an eye for detail. And this one, again, these were total cover buys. Glass on the Stairs, a Henry and Emily Bryce comedy mystery by Margaret Scherf. Don't know what the series is, the comedy mystery series. I've never heard of it, but like, was I wrong? This cover is just like, you need me. You need me. And you're right, I do. If you really want to commit the perfect murder, you probably shouldn't do it directly below Henry and Emily Bryce. I don't know who Henry and Emily Bryce are, but I want to get to know them. So that was everything from my Pango mystery order. I think their shop is called Mystery something. I know it has the shop Mystery, but I will link the shop down below. Please don't go buying all the books, okay? Leave some for me. And don't steal anything that I have on my wish list from that shop. Okay, you promise? Okay, now for my Books A Million little shopping trip. Listen, I found a lot of things in their bargain area. If you've never been to a Books A Million, they have this whole back section which is all bargain buys, and there are books that are like anywhere from $3 to like $10, $5, $8. I don't think I've seen one that was $10. They're all like really cheaply priced, and they're new books. I guess it's just like overstock that they have, or books that just didn't sell that well, or again, overstock on older books. But every time I go back there, I'll find one or two things. But this time I think I found like 4 books back there, and I want to go back and check out that section. But I think this will be my last shopping trip in a while, because I honestly do not need anything else from a bookstore. I know this, but part of me wants to go back and just pick up a bunch of books from that bargain section, because there was a bunch that I left behind that I wanted. The first one that I got was actually from that bargain area, and it is Body and Soul Food, and it's a Books and Biscuits mystery. It's the first in the series by Abby Collette. Books and Biscuits, like gravy and biscuits is the best thing ever. Like, oh my gosh, delicious. So when I saw Books and Biscuits, like, I had to pick it up. And then this cover, and we have a dog sidekick. I'm guessing it's a sidekick, because why else would he be on the cover? Don't know much about this, but it says it's a new mystery series. Fraternal twins Keaton and Kobe will pull double duty when they take down a killer while preparing to open their new bookstore and soul food cafe. I'm petitioning for a bookstore with a soul food cafe, please, because I did not know that I needed that until right now in this moment.
The drama, but it's really how I feel.
I did not need to throw the book like that. I know, I understand that, but I need a place like this now. I also picked up Tender Beasts by Liselle Sambury. I think this is the author of Delicious Monsters, which I still haven't read yet. I bought that book earlier this year, but I saw this cover and I've heard great things about it, so I had to add it to my collection. I want to get to this one sooner rather than later. They say they're the perfect family until you scratch the surface, and I don't know if you notice the teeth here, but I'm so excited to read this one. Sunny Bear has 4 siblings, but only one is a murderer. With the death of Sunny's mother, matriarch of the wealthy Bear family, Sunny's once picture-perfect life is thrown into turmoil. Her mother had groomed her to be the family's next leader, so Sunny is confused when the only instruction her mother left is a mysterious note: take care of Dom. The problem is her youngest brother, Dom, has always been a near stranger to Sunny, and seemingly a dangerous one if found guilty of his second-degree murder charge. That's all I want to read. It sounds so good, and I cannot wait to dive in. First off, look at these edges. I haven't said what the book is yet. I know that edit is going to be kind of weird because I'm like, but just look at the color here. This color is dreamy AF. And then this cover, Can't Spell Treason Without Tea by Rebecca Thorne. It's a Tomes and Tea book 1. I'm in the mood for some cozy fantasy. I'm in the mood for some cozy everything. Just give it to me all cozy. Cozy fantasy. I cannot wait to jump into this one. I've heard that this one is like Legends and Lattes, but like better, like 100 times better. I haven't read Legends and Lattes yet. I do own it. I do want to read it. I've been dying to read it, but you know, just too many books, not enough times, and only one brain and one pair of eyes. So like, I can't like read them all at once, but I wish I could. But I want to read that one first, because if this one is better and then I go into that one, I feel like I'm going to be disappointed. So I want to read that one first, but I am dying to read this one so bad. It's a cozy fantasy steeped with love. This is the book that when I saw it, I hadn't heard anybody speaking about it. Since that time, my friend posted about it yesterday, and I'm even more intrigued now than I was when I read the synopsis at the store. It's William by Mason Coyle. If I'm not mistaken, this has to do with a robot, with AI maybe, and it is a psychological horror that meets cyber noir in this one sitting read. A haunted house story in which the haunting is by AI. I don't want to read anymore. I don't want to read anymore, but that sounds so freaking creepy, like so excited. And I love just psychological novels, psychological books. They are really one of my favorite things to read. I also got The Moth Keeper. This is another book that was in the Bargain Center, but it is a graphic novel, and it is from the award-winning author of Tea Dragon Society series. I haven't read that series. I know that's an old series. I think it's a graphic novel as well, but the artwork really caught me, and I think it was like $6 or something, so, and the cover, so I was like sold. I also bought book 1 in the Iron Druid Chronicles, Hounded by Kevin Hearn. The synopsis really got me for this one. Atticus O'Sullivan is the last of the ancient druids. He has been on the run for more than 2,000 years and he's tired of it. The Irish gods who want to kill him are after an enchanted sword he stole in a first century battle. And when they find him managing an occult bookshop in Tempe, Arizona, Atticus doesn't want to uproot his life again. He just wants everything to end one way or another, but preferably the way in which he can continue to enjoy fish and chips. That's all I'm going to read. There's more to the synopsis, but it really called my attention and obviously it came home with me. This is another one that I found at the bargain center. Is a cozy mystery. Leave Me Alone. The Grim Reader. We have a cat. We have books. Bookish theme. Marcella, Have You Met Me? It came home with me. It is a bibliophile mystery. And just the fact that the series is called a bibliophile mystery. Duh. Brooklyn and her new hunky husband Derek are excited to be guests at Dharma's first annual book festival. The entire town is involved and Brooklyn's mom Rebecca is taking charge. In addition to all her other event related duties, she's got Brooklyn doing rare book appraisals and is also staging Little Women the musical to delight the festival goers. If that wasn't enough, she and Meg, Derek's mom, will have a booth where they read palms and tarot cards. And then there's a murder, because there always is. It is a mystery, and I think it was like $5, so I've been dying for this book. Why am I so dramatic? Every time I go to the bookstore, I grab this book and I, for some reason, end up putting it back. This has been going on for as long as this book has been out, which apparently has been 12 years. I really have not been pining after this book for 10 years. Maybe like the past 5 years, maybe as long as I've been living in Georgia, I know for a fact that I've been pining after this book. Malice by John Gwynne. I won't keep you in suspense anymore. I know you guys are dying. Like you couldn't continue living without knowing what book it was. I know. And Even the Brave Will Fall. I've been dying to read books by this author, and my Virgo brain is just like, you need to start with his first book in chronological order because you're a dumbass. I think this is the first book. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing, just because the world is broken and it can never be made whole again. The Banished Lands has a violent past where armies of men and giants clashed in battle, but now giants stir anew, stones weep blood, and there are sightings of giant worms. Worms. It's W-I-R-M-S. Worms. Those who can still read the signs see a threat far greater than the ancient wars. For if the black sun gains ascendancy, mankind's hopes and dreams will fall to dust. That's one big ass book. But super excited to finally own this, and I'm hoping to read it this fall season because there's nothing like a good fantasy in nippy weather. The Last Murder at the End of the World, Stuart Turton. I think this is, first off. Let's do this first off. These books are killing it with these colored edges. Like, come on. And these two colors go so perfect together, yellow and that, like, oh, come on, killing it. You're killing it. Outside the island, there is nothing. The world was destroyed by a fog that swept the planet, killing anyone it touched. On the island, it is idyllic. 122 villagers and 3 scientists living in peaceful harmony. The villagers are content to fish, farm, and feast, to obey their nightly curfew, to do what they're told by the scientists. Until you don't. Until, to the horror of the islanders, one of their beloved scientists is found brutally stabbed to death. And then they learn that the murder has triggered a lowering of the security system around the island. The only thing that was keeping the fog at bay. If the murder isn't solved within 107 hours, the fog will smother the island and everyone on it. What? Like, if that synopsis doesn't make you want to drop everything and just read this book, I don't know what will. And the last and final book was a total cover buy. I did not read the synopsis. I did not care what the synopsis said. And it's a perfect way to close out this vlog because it's one of the prettiest books that I have ever seen in my entire life. Where the Dark Stands Still. A.B. Poranic is the author. I mean, come on. What? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I didn't take that sticker off, but stunning. I think I saw this book on one of Riley Marie's videos, but the second I saw the the cover, I'd like forward it on her video because I didn't want to know anything about the book. And then I sort of like forgot about it, and when I was at the bookstore I saw it and I was like, okay, this needs to come home with me, because there's no way that this cover, this art, this beauty is not sitting on my shelves. There's no way. It's not happening. We have the woods. I mean, I love the woods. I'm one with the woods. What dark secrets lie hidden in the spirit wood? So that's it. That was my very dramatic book haul. I just get really excited when I have new books and I'm holding books and I'm talking about books. I friggin' love them. I don't just love reading them. I love feeling them, holding them. I love just owning them. I love being surrounded by them. Even if I never pick up a book again, I think I'll still buy them forever, because just looking at them and being around them just truly brings me happiness, and I just go wild when I have a book in my hands. Let me know if there's any of these books that you want to see me read in a reading vlog. If you want to see me talk about any of these, let me know so I could get them read for you and reviewed. Also, let me know if any of these sounded interesting to you, if you added any one of these to your TBR, and also let me know what was your last book purchase. Let's chat books in the comment section down below. As usual, I will try to link all of these books down below if I find them. They are affiliate links though to Amazon, so just keep that in mind. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.